My name is Jackie Tatman. I've lived here, it will be 3 years later this month. I was born in Wichita, went to Catholic schools until I went to the university for a minute. And I've raised 4 kids here and was single for about 25 years. And my daughter in law told me about her mother moving over here to this facility and how wonderful it was. And she got settled, and I kept hearing about it and hearing about it. And so on Thanksgiving Day, I said to my 2 sons, would you go look at an apartment with me? And they laughed. They said, we thought we were going to carry you out of here feet first. So we came and looked at the apartment, looked at the whole facility. I was impressed with it, and went home that week after Thanksgiving and moved in here in February. So it was a quick deal. It's been a good deal, too.
I'm Dale Moody, and I have been retired 25 years. I was in education for 38 years and married for 60 years and lost my wife 4 years ago this month. And my sons and son and daughter-in-law came to an open house here and signed me up on the wait list. And a month or two later, the person in charge of recruiting and so on, I got a call from it, said, are you ready to move? And I said, move where? I didn't know anything about it. So consequently, he called me about every month for 2 or 3 years, asking him if I'm ready to move. So after my wife passed away, I thought, well, that sounds like maybe a good deal. And my son and daughter-in-law that lives here, they gave me lots of encouragement. So I've been here, it'll be 4 years the 1st of June.
Well, shortly after I moved in here, I happened to see a very tall, good-looking man in the elevator. And that was it. So later that month, there were bags of vegetables hanging on my doorknob. And I had no idea where those came from. So on one of our Tuesday afternoon meetings out in the hallway, someone said, did you figure out who gave you the vegetables? And I said, no, I have no idea. And so about 5 minutes later, Dale fessed up and said, I gave you the vegetables. That became our love language. Food. And so shortly after that, he asked me out on a date, and I said no, I couldn't go because my daughter was coming to town. So later that week, we went out for the first time. And it was no big secret. We just used the back door like everybody else until 4 or 5 of the women were standing at the elevator one afternoon when we came back from dinner with a camera. They were taking pictures, asking questions, said, where have you been? Did you go to a movie? Did you go shopping? I said, we went on a date. That's the end of that.
Well, our families didn't know anything about us going together for a month or so. Jackie and I happened to be driving around one Sunday afternoon after church, and I took her by my son's place to just show her where he lived. they were out in the yard doing yard work. So I felt like we had to pull in the driveway. They came over. I introduced them to Jackie. We told them we'd been seeing each other. So that was their surprise. So since they knew, then Jackie told her kids.
Yeah. Well, my daughter had seen him when she was here visiting me.
She probably had a good discussion with her daughter about going with me while she was here before she said yes for the date. But anyway, they were all very happy.
Yes.
And told us so.
Yep.
So.
If I were to give people any advice at age 88, I would say don't stop living. Find some fun things to do. Keep your friends close and your family closer. I've loved living here because there's always someone to visit with, take a walk with. We play bingo, and that's a highly dangerous game to play. We always win boxes of popcorn. We've got 7 in the kitchen. Just keep active and open yourself for new friends and for love.
Well, I'm 84, and I had no expectations moving here of ever being together with someone again. But there was a force that seemed to get us together. And we've had so much fun, so lots of laughs, and it's just made both our lives so much better. Mm-hmm. I have a recipe, I think, that just for love, that just fits us. And when it does anybody else, it's in love. And it's 2 hearts full of love, 2 cups of kindness, 2 armfuls of gentleness, 2 cups of friendship, 2 cups of joy, 2 big hearts of forgiveness, and 1 lifetime together. Whisk daily with happiness, humor, and patience, and serve with warmth, companionship, and respect. Love you.
Love you.